Assalamu alaikum and grand rising. I want to show you guys a recipe, and it's for a really good kale salad. Oh, let me lean in so you can see me. Hi. I want to show you how to make this really good kale salad. If you are a fan of kale and also you like meat, and also if you're interested in something that's healthy but that still tastes good, it's not vegan because I'm not vegan. However, I do like vegetables. So I wanted to share this recipe, and I prepped some stuff to show y'all. Excuse me if you can't see my face, but as long as you can see the bowl, then I think we're good, right? So let's get started, and I'll tell you about some of the ingredients that we're going to use for this delicious, world famous recipe kale salad, right? So I pre-washed it, and it's just regular chopped kale. I'm using my hands. I'm using my hands because this is for me in my home, for me to eat at home. If you're making this and you're going to share, please wear gloves. Thank you. And then we have corn. It's just regular canned corn. If you have fresh, perfect. Use what you have on hand. This recipe, it came out of what I had in the house. I just really, really wanted some kale salad, and I used what I had to get what I want. You see what I'm saying? And then we have bacon. Now, it's like off to the side, but you could put it to your own taste, like however much you want. The bacon that I use is Halaal Beef Bacon. I get mine at Costco. It's like a big pack of Halaal Beef Bacon. It's so tasty. So that's the main things in the bowl here. Here we have some cooked quinoa, and I strained it. I let it cool so that it won't, cook the kale when I put it in the bowl. And then I have some seaweed that I flaked. Just some seaweed here, right? Yeah, let me hold it closer. Sorry guys, work with me. It's my first time doing this. So yeah, let me show you that quinoa, right? And then we have seasonings. The seasonings that I used, and again, please make this your own. I used some adobo seasoning, some paprika, some red chili powder flakes, and what else is in this one? Sazon Goya, did I mention? I use Sazon Goya. And then here we have some olive oil, just a little cup of olive oil. I'm also going to include some sunflower seeds. If you like pepisa seeds, pumpkin seeds, whatever type of seeds that you want to use, you can. Make it your own. And then my piece de resistance. Y'all, oh my goodness, let me hold this up. I think I got this from Costco too, just trying it one day. And anything with truffles in it, I'm going to love. And I do like cheese, so. All right, the other thing that I need to really bring this all together is going to be mayonnaise. So let's get the dukes. Let's get our dukes up, because we got to fight this kale. We finna massage this kale with this dukes and all these ingredients. You just blend it in really well, and then you're gonna let it sit on the counter so that it can basically marinate into the kale. And if you taste it as you go, you may find that you want to add a little more of this or a little more of that. Do that. This is just a base recipe. If I had it, let's say I had it on hand, I would have also added tomato. I maybe would have added some avocado. I even think chickpeas would be good, or maybe some other type of bean. Try it and see what works for you. So let's get started. We're going to sprinkle in our sunflower seeds. We're going to put in, and you could put in as much of the quinoa or as little as you like. This time, I'm going to put in 3 scoops. Let me tell you the measurement on this cup. 1/3 of a cup. So then basically like a good heavy cooked cup of quinoa. And put this in. And we're gonna put our seasonings. If you find that you need more seasoning in any direction, add it to taste, because everybody has our own thing. So I support your experimentation with this recipe. Now, before I add in the mayonnaise, because that's like something to hold it all together, and so for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and mix it first. And we're just going to blend it in. Okay, so we blended it in. And this is just, again, as you can see, it's not going to really break down until you sit and hand massage it. And what I did when I made it yesterday, you know, I massaged it with my hands, softened it up, added a little more olive oil as needed, a little more seasoning as needed, a little more mayonnaise as needed, until it's the consistency and the flavor that you want. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done too. And then I'll add the mayonnaise. Here's what it looked like done. And this is raw. This is not cooked kale. So once it soaks in and marinates in, the flavors are incredible. Now, I like mayonnaise. So we're going to get down in there with the mayonnaise. Me and Duke, we're going to go head to head. I think that's good to get us going, right? And we're going to blend it in. I think about here, I will also add in some of the clips from the batch that I made yesterday, so that you can see kind of what it looked like over time of me massaging it. This video I made second, but it really is first, so that you can visualize what I'll be saying in the clip that I'll add after this. You'll be able to now visualize how I came to that point. So I hope that, let's mix it in together. I hope that you enjoy this recipe, and it's really healthy, but it's not so healthy that it becomes inedible. You know, a lot of us didn't grow up eating vegetables all the time, or the vegetables that we ate only came out of the can. I think I was like 27 the first time I ever had kale. And ever since then, my life has never been the same. I love kale salad. And my family loves kale salad. I'll tell you, it's also a hit at a party. And if you're trying to convert meat eaters to eating some more vegetables, I would recommend making this for those type of people as well. Yeah, and so you see how I'm spinning the bowl and I'm just turning it in on top of itself. You're just going to keep doing that. All the flavors are going to meld together. The more you spin it and bring it into the center, right? And you'll start to see the leaves darkening, and that's how you know that it's soaking in the marinade. And it's also breaking down that hard texture. I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like so far. Here we go. Now, I didn't use but a third of one of those large Costco bags of kale for this batch. If you're making it, just know that however much kale you use, it is going to shrink down once it soaks up that marinade, and then especially like the next day or something like that, once it's fully integrated in, and it breaks down. So you can make more than what you need. Hey, maybe you could share some with a neighbor or a friend. All right. Well, I'm going to continue mixing this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Happy cooking. Yeah, we're going to put these high vibrations into everything we do, whether that's cooking, whether that's crafting, speaking, whatever that we're creating. As long as we're creating it in love, it's going to vibe high. So to all my vibe masters out there, and you love a good kale salad, this is really going to help you with your nutrition in a way that's going to be tasty, and it's going to feel like you've had this before. I promise you, it's going to taste so familiar. Because I said that to myself, like, wow, I feel like I've had this before. Except we're making it our own. So, yeah. Do share in the comments how your recipe turns out. And I thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so here's once I cook the bacon. You can see it's real beef bacon, and it tastes even better than swine. Yep, here we go. We're gonna put it all together. And don't forget your real mayonnaise, smooth and creamy. Put it to your taste, put it to your liking, make it your own, and you really got something there.